number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
That was my father. He meant the world to me. He was one of Los Santos' best street racers, if not the best. Now he's gone. I sit around in my apartment now, wondering about what my life would be like if he were still here, if he were around. I tend to put myself down and compare myself to others, and it's bad for me, but I can't help it. When I go out, I put on a mask and I pretend to be happy, but it's not true. Today, I decided to go to the arcade. Where would I be without the arcade? I mean, it's just amazing. It's everything. This one particular night, the boss man saw me. He recognized me. I had never seen him before in my life. I was busy drinking and being depressed, but he told me he knew something about me, about my past. I was interested, so I invited him over to talk. We went over to the couch. He told me what he knew would have to be a secret until later, until he got to know me more. So I told him what my dreams were. I wanted to be a street racer just like my dad. I felt like nothing unless I could be a street racer. Fill in his shoes, carry on his legacy, redeem him. I wanted to become the best street racer in Los Santos, to be a champion. He said he could help me with that. He needs help around the arcade, and, well, he offered me a job. He told me my first task, and really my only task, was to go around to the people in the arcade and tell them about the cool games that were in there, new games if they were to ever come, and, get them to move around and do more than just stand here and eat food. But if they're looking down, tell them to buy some food. Food makes everyone happy. Well, it was easy enough, so I decided to do it. People never seem to really listen. So I went on to cleaning the arcade machines. Eventually, I had saved up enough money to enter my first street race.
Chuki beat!
so well. I mean, I crashed, and yeah, that hurt, but I recovered. I was furious. I went back to the boss man and I needed help. 1, I didn't know how to drive or steer right, and 2, I needed money. My car sucked. I needed a completely new car. I was done with it. He said I could use his safe for a while until I save up enough money. It was kind of him, and trust me, I was using it. Excited to work and begin saving, I headed to the bathroom and began to change and went straight back to work. It took me almost a month, but I finally did it. I saved up enough money. I had saved up enough money to get myself a Porsche. I knew it was going to take me places. I mean, even the boss man said it was a good vehicle. He said that if I continue to work, I'll be able to get some very necessary upgrades, and I agreed. I was excited. He then had to go. I told him I was going to go to a street race, and that I was. I was so excited that I finally won that I immediately went over to the boss man and showed him my money. He said he was proud of me and that he hoped that I continued to do what I was doing and that he would always be there for me to help me out. I then explained to him that while I did win, it was close. I needed to upgrade my car, and he agreed. So we continued to work on it, and I was back at it working again. I changed my clothes and began. I had won yet again. I was unstoppable. I felt like I was on top of the world. I felt like I was truly the best street racers in Los Santos, and I couldn't be stopped. First time in a long time, I lost. I don't even know how to explain the feeling. It was weird. Losing. I'd gotten so used to winning that I'd forgotten. The boss man, as always, could tell that I was upset. He came over and sat next to me. He asked me what was wrong. I told him I lost. It felt weird losing. I hadn't lost in so long. And he said it's a natural part of becoming the best you can be. You just have to stay determined and try your best to win every single race and keep grinding, making money, upgrading your car, and win. You win some and you lose some, and that's just a fact. But I believe in you, so you go out there and get them. And that helped me so much. I was ready, it kept me motivated, and I went to work and got back out there. grateful. I quickly returned home. I had qualified for the championship race for all of Los Santos. I tried to channel my dad's energy. I knew in the next few days, I'd be a champ. Then this happened when I was at a convenience store.
Get that thing out of here!
That is the current Los Santos street race champion. Why would he do such a thing? It made me feel that weird feeling again that I can't describe. I knew I had to get back at him. I knew I had to win. It angered me, it made me sad, it confused me, it scared me, and I didn't know what to do, except for beat him in the next race. The boss man said once I was champion to come visit him. He had a gift for me, and I was the champion now, so I drove on over where he was standing outside of his garage. I told him that I won. I was excited, super happy. He was happy for me. But we got straight to business. I wanted to know what was in there that was my dad's. And there it was, my dad's car. He had to change the engine, the wheels were different, and of course he couldn't keep the license plate, but I knew that it was my dad's car, and that's what made it special. I was grateful, and I thanked him. It was the greatest gift I've ever received. We took it out for a drive. He gave me directions to the exact spot where that fateful accident happened, and on the ride, he told me that he was the one that crashed into him. I forgave him. I knew it was a mistake. That's my story to becoming the best street racer in Los Santos and fulfilling my dad's history.